Okay. Devil May Cry Pika Combat is an absolute dumpster fire of a game, and you should never play it, no matter if it's free and you have a few hours to spend that you would rather not spend masturbating to the best porn ever. You would rather play literal cock and ball torture, which is what Pika Combat is. Now, I know that sounds really aggressive to say that a game is literally cock and ball torture, but that's literally what this game is. Pika Combat, it is the worst Devil May Cry experience. For years, everybody, including myself, believed there is no way we can get any worse than DMC2. And then they just say, hold my fucking beer, because I'm gonna make something way worse. At least DMC2 gave you stuff to do. There's nothing to do in this game that's anywhere near enjoyable. What is so cool about Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry, what's so cool about the series is that it uses everything on this controller, from just the D-pad to the RT button to, I'm used to Xbox, so that's why I say RT still, but you get what I'm saying. Everything on this fucking controller gets used. But nope, not in Peak of Combat. We have 2 attack buttons, 2 dodge buttons, and a DT button. That's it. The combos are fucking lackluster, but instead of having a cool weapon switching system, like in Pinnacle of Combat, which is an entirely different game, they give us Genshin Impact inspired systems like character swapping. So those characters can have their own weapons equipped with their own playstyles. Sounds fine until you realize the characters are on cooldown. So unlike every other fucking Devil May Cry game, I'm so mad I'm just stuttering, but unlike any other Devil May Cry game where you can just click one button like this and suddenly you have a new weapon, you click this and now you have to just wait until that character gets off cooldown, and then, oh, I can talk to a different character. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to talk to that character, and now that other character's not on cooldown. Fuck! Like, this game is so shit. I don't get it. Okay, so, more calm now. Namaste. What's so disappointing about this game is that we saw its potential in Pinnacle of Combat, which, like I said, is pretty much an entirely different game. Pinnacle of Combat is the 1.0 version, while Peak of Combat is the 2.0 version, otherwise known as the Gotcha version. They took all the cool systems, all the cool ideas from Pinnacle of Combat and turned it into Peak of Combat. I always thought Pinnacle of Combat sounded cooler, and just some developers thought it sounded cooler in the West. Turns out there was a lot more difference in this game. Now, to be honest, the only good thing in this game is that, once again, Casey Edwards and Victor give us one of the best soundtracks in the entirety of Devil May Cry, and it doesn't sound like a DMC5 song. It sounds like a DMC3 song, and they understood the assignment and hit it out of the park. And the CG trailers are good to get you hyped for a game that looks nothing like that, and really wants everyone to have a goddamn Devil May Cry 3 remake. Let's be honest here. I'm pretty sure everyone would love a DMC3 remake that's just like RE3 or RE4 remake. That'd be amazing. But we don't live in that world. We have this game. So, I've been ranting for a while. I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you that this game is a blatant cash grab. And now here's the big question. Should you be mad at Capcom? No. I am willing to bet a decent amount of money that they had minimal influence over this game. And I truly mean minimal. I think the only thing they ever did for this game was maybe port models from DMC5 or 4, and then also give them rights to the characters, or in other words, signing the dotted line, and then having Casey and Victor do Fire Inside. I think that's all they did for this game. You can tell because the trailers fucking suck. Do I need to show you that horrible fucking ad? Hey, so Ken from the future. I was referencing an ad where they use Face App to make the DMC5 renders say words and basically say, oh, I'm playing blah, 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 blah. My name is Virgil, my name is Nero, my name is Lady, all that shit. And they use like Face App to make fake lips move. It seems I can't find the ad anywhere, but trust me, you ask anyone who has seen it and they will tell you it's very much real, and we all feel like we had a collective fever dream. I was going to put the ad here, but I just cannot find it. So there's some context for you. I never thought I would ever be saying this, but I'd rather play DMC 2 because at least I have more options and I can play the game longer than an hour without having to wait a full 24 hours to play another full hour again. Like hell, you can shit on Genshin Impact all you want. I'll shit on it too. But at least you can complete the main story without any sort of roadblocks. This game isn't like that. Alright, yeah. I just wanted to rant a bit. Because why the fuck would you ever play this game? Let me just check something real quick. Let me pull up my Steam. And I want to see what both DMC HD Collection, which debatably is probably one of the worser versions of these games, other than DMC 2. You can't really improve or unimprove that one. But let's go ahead and see. So, DMC... I misspelled that somehow. Devil May Cry HD. So the HD Collection is $30. You're getting those games for $10 a pop, which I personally find to be a fucking steal, especially for DMC 3 and DMC 1. DMC 2, just a little bit too much, honestly. Don't need to add that one. You can just take that one out. Be honest. Then you can get DMC 4 for how much? Let's find out. You can get Devil May Cry 4 for $20 or get DMC 4 SE for $25. And you can get DMC 5 for $30. So why would you spend $0 to get a worse version where you have less options that entice you to spend more money than all of these games combined to guarantee yourself to get a glorified skin? Which, by the way, these glorified skins, these new characters where they have Dante in a different outfit, usually get ported over as mods by community members into DMC 5. So let me quickly pull up Nexus. Let's go and find out with Nexus. So we go to Nexus. I'm going to go to DMC 5 real quick. And I'm just going to simply type in POC. And we get a ton of outfits from Pinnacle of Combat. Some that technically aren't even in the game. You get Pinnacle of you get the Dante outfit. You get the Virgil outfit in hair, just ported straight over, to the point that there's not even a point to play this game. The entire enticement is to get you to play with new skins of both Dante, Virgil, Lady, Trish soon, and V soon. Why the fuck would you ever play this game for that when you can get it for free in DMC 5? A vastly superior game in every single capacity. What's the point about complaining about this? Well, because I want to cite this video as I guess you could say a true sign that this was always destined to happen. When we see that dreaded, as I don't think it's dreaded, I personally think I am more than happy to see it. I will be happy the day I see the end of service announcement for DMC Pinnacle of Combat. Oh, sorry, Peak of Combat, where they say we're no longer able to financially support this game because our player base fell off a fucking cliff. But hey, that's one man's opinion. If your opinion that this game is actually good, that's fine. You can be wrong, but the point still stands. Why would you play this? Other than trying to feel like you're just a new type of DMC player, which you're not. If everyone wants a mobile version of Devil May Cry that we get to play as our favorite devil hunters in our favorite environments against our favorite enemies, but unfortunately the way mobile games are and how blatantly predatory and anti-consumer they are, it's almost impossible to get a decent one. But hey, like I said, you can be wrong. You can enjoy this game. I won't shame you for it. I'll still think you're stupid, but it's not shaming you. Just a quick little rant. Bye.